I'll go get Endbend in a minute.
I should be able to make the first power spawn.
Nice. Right, soul vial. It's going to be back as a recipe.
Okay, I can make these. Why can I only make one?
Why is your recipe struggling? Your crystalline capacitor.
I don't know, why is it struggling? Why have I lost an end steel chassis? That would be my question.
I have just made a soul binder.
Oh, well that'll do it then. You nicked one of my end steel
There you
chassis.
go. I'll queue another one up. There you go. It's on the way. Probably if it's in the computer, it's free game.
Well, I'm a bit confused because the other three were in my inventory, and I'm not sure how one ended up in the computer.
I have no idea. There you go. It's finished crafting. Where do I want this? Let's have it over here.
It's a bit of a moot point until that that crystalline capacitor craft is finished, which appears to have got stuck on prismarine crystals. So what are you using to try and crush those?
Prismarine crystals. Are they not? So no, we're getting prismarine shards. And there. All the crushing stuff I did just vaguely move around. I didn't check half the recipes.
Yeah, so the prismarine crystals can only be done in the pulverizer, the industrial engineering crusher, or the sag mill. They cannot be done in a mechanism crusher.
Well, they're working now.
If you put them in the sag mill.
Nope.
So they do get a bit of bonus in the sag mill.
I will move them across. See, I made a bunch of stuff for the pulverizer, and then I just moved the ones we wanted quicker to the crusher, assuming they would all work.
Yeah, that was a
incorrect.
poor assumption.
Yeah. Let's put some magenta cables and a capacitor. Good melodic capacitor.
Steel.
There. Oh, this one's going to need liquid XP.
Right, these go in the soul binder.
My capacitor being made? It is. There we go.
I take those. Put that
Fluid
stuff
export
away.
belts. Should be nice and quick.
Clear that.
So,
right, it's just the melodic capacitors I'm waiting for now, which is waiting on prismarine.
That should be fine.
So it's just I'm waiting on the atomic reconstructor mainly by the looks of things.
I can hear it going. It's currently doing quartz, which turns into prismarine. So it's working on it.
Yeah.
It's just not the fastest. I need another magma crucible fluid transposer pair.
Then I will also need this. That's going to be quite expensive to deal with. 8 vibrant alloy.
Magma crucible, fluid transposer, and we're going to need glowstone.
Machine frame, 4 dark steel blocks. That one. And then I need 2 mob mashers. That's going to be painful.
Mob masher. I am about to automate that one.
That would be nice because it's the swords. It's the swords that are so painful with that.
Yeah. Just give me a second to finish setting the glowstone recipe up.
4 of my melodic capacitors have been made.
So that's going to take stuff from there.
Actually, I think I only asked for 4, so...
Interface, import. That can go there. Right.
Oh,
Done that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I set that one up. That I haven't. Right. Mob masher is next on the list.
what am I missing? I need this, which means I need an enhanced machine chassis. And a zombie electro, so I need zombie head, capacitor, 2 silicon, energetic alloy.
Right. Let's have a look at the power spawned recipe, seeing how many things we've got left on the list.
I take this downstairs.
Put
it in there.
Generator.
Back upstairs.
What flight control unit I put in?
Franken zombie means
I am not set
I need a soul vial of a zombie and a Z logic controller. So zombie head, solarium, silicon, redstone. Actually, we've already got Z logic controllers, so I just need to get a zombie soul, which we already have. Wonderful.
Right. Mob masher. So
Just bind that soul quickly. Oh, it's nice when you've got a spare zombie lying around.
it's going to need that. I'm going to need more grindium block. Going to need diamond sword.
Right, it's just the mob mashers left.
I need more patterns, which are now onto using coal, so I'm glad we've got more of that. Working on it. We need the patterns to craft, and then I'll have it automated. So iron spikes. Need iron swords. This is a painful recipe. Stone burnt is done. Stone sword. Wooden spikes. That's fine. Wooden sword. Right. As soon as I put those in for the interfaces, you should be able to craft it.
That's good.
We're getting low on modular miniature assemblers again.
Ah.
So I might have to go
Wooden
do that in a minute.
spikes
There you
and
go.
mob
You can make some
grindium
mob
blocks.
mashes.
There we go. Let me craft 2. And that should
Order.
run.
Right. Let's wipe everything off the list. Okay, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Power spawner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Someone's used my 2
So-
solarium blocks. Might have been me, so...
I assume it was you, because I'm just making recipes for you at this point.
There we go. Power spawner.
Right. Resonant thruster. It's going to need that. I'm going to need dynamo.
I need 8 of these.
furnished
Means we need more
generator.
steel scaffolding.
Assume that that's done. Zombie generator. That's part of the slice and splice that I need to set up.
If I need 8 of these, I need 8 times 4 is 32, half a stack. But I've already got one, so 24.
There we go. So close. Right, we're almost down to just the soul vials.
That's 7. Am I 1 short? How did I miscount that?
That I want slice and splice, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those.
An enhanced machine chassis, which I thought I was making, but must have been
Did
used.
another recipe use it up?
Possibly. Always possible. And 2 vibrant bimetal gears.
That should be doable.
Right, now I'm just waiting on my enhanced machine chassis, which is just finished. Wonderful.
That's one of our patterns.
There's a machine that we will probably never use.
I mean, sounds like half of the quests. Right. We have a slice and splice in the hub, don't we?
Yes.
I'm going to go steal that one rather than making a new one.
So machine chassis to infinity bimetal gears.
No, not the soul binder. Slice and splice, there we go. Back to the interfaces building.
Just do that. Well, that's going to take a second. I also need an advanced coil, which means I need a basic coil, which means I need more crystalline brown slime.
Did you get some spare bat souls?
I've got 1 spare bat soul that will go in the spawner in a second when we when we put it down.
Put that up here.
I don't quite know where we're planning to put it. So obviously, initially it's going to spawn bats, but long term it's going to spawn wither skeletons.
Well, for the bats, we don't want to actually spawning them. You change its mode, so you just put soul vials in.
Yeah.
So that you can just hook up anywhere temporarily. If you could get 3, or have enough bat souls to make 3 spawners, so it'd be 6.
Yeah.
Bat
Can
souls.
you can I borrow your copy paste gadget?
Yeah. I'll stick it in the computer.
Thank you. Oh,
There you go. It's in there. What's
The powered spawner on its own is not enough.
You need to put it in an anvil with a spawner of the correct type.
Yeah. You have to
And I
bind
think
the
you can
mob
use a
in
soul
a
vial to
soul
set
vial.
a spawner.
You have to bind the mob in the soul vial to a broken spawner in a soul binder. So we need a broken
Yes.
spawner.
We have loads of broken spawners. I've been collecting them because I knew this would come up.
Right, I will take one of these anti-skeleton spawners and go to the soul binder. Put that in with the bat. Okay, this one is going to be permanently bats then. By the sounds of it. And we'll rebind one of the others.
Unfortunately.
The soul binder is incredibly slow for this one. But it will happen eventually. I'll go back to what I was doing before. You gave me the copy paste gadget in the computer. Thank you. 2 blocks of that. Oh, we have plenty of iridium now.
Yes, we do.
And 4 of this, which means I need 4 of this. Which means I need white concrete powder.
Get some patterns in. Molecular assemblers.
In there with
And interfaces.
that button. There we go. There's my bucket. I should probably want a couple of buckets. Each one of these needs a bucket worth, so.
Hey, glowstone. There we go.
I need another of these, which means I need another 2 red alloy ingots.
That's not the right thing.
Computer just turned off.
Interesting. We shouldn't
No,
be
it's
having
taking forever for this crafting terminal to
issue.
reconnect. It's missing a channel apparently. So something's got off.
Unless you have just run out of channels.
Oh, it's back. I think. No, it's not. It's not. It's not back. I've not put anything new down.
Okay.
So unless you've been messing around with the channels in the hub, that's not the issue. I was
I
in
haven't
the
done
computer
anything
and
with
it
the hub.
kicked me out, and then decided that there's nothing in there.
That does sound like a power issue.
It's now got the inventory back, but it won't let me change the recipe in the crafting grid.
That sounds like you're lagging. Yep, you left the game.
Well, no, that was me. That wasn't.
Oh.
That wasn't the crash.
thought
That
you
wasn't the
crashed
crash.
out.
That was me thinking I'll relog then.
Okay.
Might take me to the main menu in a second. There we go.
I'm able to access stuff fine, if that's any consolation. Which I'm sure it's
So
not.
there was a period that the inventory in the crafting panel was empty. And then there was a
Yeah.
period where I could see the inventory and I could search, but I couldn't interact with it beyond searching.
Yes.
Now I can.
Finally.
Finally.
Right.
Built that now. That exists.
Dark shears and a dark axe.
I'm just doing random quests. I finished quest line 10.
Nice. Dark shears, dark axe.
Right.
Back to the sloths and splice.
I have a broken spawner for bats. Now I need an anvil to put that on the powered spawner. which gives me a power spawner, bat, cost multiplier 0.5. Then I can plug that in here and ask
Well,
it
if
to
it's going to be
capture.
permanently that, do we want it to set it? Do we want to set it up properly?
It's here for now
Okay.
because this is where I am.
Okay.
It can even have, I will be really kind, I will give it a melodic capacitor.
Ooh.
Actually, no, I won't. What I will do is I'll put the
That's
melodic
just
capacitor in a slightly more useful machine, and I'll use the octadic from said useful machine in the spawner. In fact, I'll use the double layer from the Soulbinder, because that's really slow at the moment. I'd love to speed that up. So we'll put the melodic capacitor on there. I don't know, there's currently 3 separate melodic capacitor crafts running.
Well, it's because they're so big. You can only fit 2 per craft, and I need 4.
You can fit 4 in a
So-
craft if it's in the big one. Unfortunately, my craft with 1 went in the big one.
Yeah.